What's up, guys? What's up? In this video I want to talk about fitness. And why is it so important to go to the gym, eat healthy. Listen, this is the best person to talk to, you know what I mean? He's the fitness man that we all want. So yeah, bro, let's talk about fitness. Why is it so important to go gym, to eat healthy for the immune system? Why is it so important to do, the diet and eating healthy on a daily basis and less sugar but more protein? Why is it so important?
So it's, at the end of the day, there's looking good, there's training and living the lifestyle to look good, and then there's training to actually be healthy as a person. And it's not just if we talk about all the things health wise, right? We talk about what happens to your body in 50 years time and all the little details about blood pressure and everything. That doesn't mean a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So in terms of short-term impact, it's about how you feel day to day, your energy levels, brain fog, things like that. Mental health issues. A lot of these stem from poor health, and everyone thinks that it doesn't matter. They think going to the gym is fine as long as you go a few times a week and then you can eat whatever you want. And that's not the case, because if you're eating processed stuff full of sugar, full of additives, everything else, you're still damaging your body, you're damaging your hormones. And hormones, as humans, what are we? We're a makeup of chemicals and hormones, right? Hormones dictate your mood, dictate everything. There's a reason why women get emotional on their periods and things like that, because their hormones all over the place. So why would you want to eat food that fucks around with your hormones if it's going to make you feel weird? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I eat 6 eggs every single day. A lot of people saying 6 eggs is bad for the health. What you think about it?
Oh no, look, eggs have got good cholesterol, and everyone is going absolutely crazy about this idea of cholesterol.
Yeah.
They think that as soon as they hear the word cholesterol, they think it's bad, right? They associate it with heart disease, everything else. Most of the foods that are high in fat, including eggs, are full of good cholesterol, which is necessary for that's where testosterone is produced.
Okay.
Cholesterol is like the food for testosterone.
Yeah.
So 6 eggs a day is brilliant. Like, if you do that consistently, that's going to really reward you health-wise, gains-wise, because of the protein and the nutrients. So yeah, we've been lied to about eggs causing heart disease. We've also been lied to with red meat causing heart disease with cholesterol. Butter, like natural butter. I'm talking about the real butter, not the Lurpak spreadable shit that's called horrible stuff in it. You buy an actual block of farm butter, that's got good cholesterol. So if you're a man and you want to prioritise your health, it's the same with a woman actually. For hormones, prioritise eating good cholesterol. So that is eggs, red meat, butter, nuts, that type of thing, healthy fats.
But what you say, okay, cool. A week has 7 days, right? Out of the 7 days, if I eat healthy 6 days and then 1 day I just eat completely bad, would that affect the whole week? Would that change anything?
In terms of what? In terms of your internal health, or in terms of gym results?
I would say more in general, like gym results, or
well,
just in
terms of gym results, 1 day, no, it shouldn't make a difference. Unless you are going absolutely crazy all out cheat day, then you should be fine. Because everyone cheats every now and then.
But when you're saying absolutely mental, what you mean?
I mean, today is the only day I can eat bad, so I'm going to try and stuff my face with everything.
Okay.
Which, believe it or not, is what some people do. They'll eat good 6 days a week, and then they think they have that 1 day where they just pig out because they have to catch up on all the shit they missed out, and they destroy all their progress, and it's terrible for your health. Guys, let's just remember that.
I'm not cutting you, but will you say once in a while will be better than 1 day a week?
Oh yeah, 100%. But it depends on what you can take as an individual.
Okay.
It took me 2 years to get to the point where I can eat basically clean all the time and want to eat clean.
Okay.
At first, I used to have cheat days. I used to fall off all the time, and it takes time to develop that habit as a lifestyle. So obviously, the less, the better. And at the end of the day, if you want the results, you're gonna do the work that is required, which is not eating shit food, right?
Okay.
We all have that
one
point
day.
where, yeah, exactly, where you know, you eat stuff either a special occasion or, you know, for whatever reason you feel like it.
Yeah.
But no, it shouldn't ruin your progress long term. Like no one has eaten perfect their whole life. Well, not since the past 50 years anyway, where all this stuff's come into the market and everything.
So what you say, back in the days, people used to eat a lot better than nowadays?
Yeah, but not because necessarily they chose to. It's just that's all that was available. There wasn't big factories mass producing food. There wasn't additives. There wasn't all of that stuff.
Okay.
If you look at how people ate before, like the sort of First World War era, Second World War even,
Yeah.
everything was pure. It didn't even have microwaves back then.
Yeah, that's
Why
it.
the fuck is everyone using microwaves? I'm sorry, but call me.
Do you think microwave is bad?
I think so.
What?
Because of the radiation and everything that's used to heat up the food. If you use an air fryer or an oven, what you got? You got real heat. You know what it is, right? It's heat.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
cooks. We've been cooking since the dawn of time, where we used to sit around a campfire and cook.
Yeah, yeah.
You put your hand in a microwave after you've cooked something, and it's cold.
Okay.
What? Like, how is it heating up? You know, all these radiation waves going into the food, making it destroys the nutrients in it. I don't trust it. Now, if you want to eat from a microwave, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's convenient, right? But I do not trust microwaves. I don't like using them personally. And
So when you
would never use them.
okay, so when you doing your, like, let's say for example, you do your bread meals, right? And then when you need to warm them, what you do?
So that's a good question. I personally don't do meal prep where you put it in boxes and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I don't, because I don't need to. I eat day to day. So if I'm working, because unfortunately I do still have to work a job for now.
Yeah.
For now, not
Yeah,
for long.
for now.
Not for long. But my job finishes quite early, so I might just take a packed lunch, right? Something that I can eat cold. Whether it's cheese, some smoked salmon, which you can eat raw. It doesn't have to be hot.
Yeah.
Nuts, things that you don't need to heat up. If you want proper meals in that sense, where you've got to heat it up, it's a bit different. If you're at work and you take meal prep and you can't fucking throw it in an oven. So what do? I'd say prioritise foods that you can eat cold. At the end of the day, if you can eat single ingredient foods that you still enjoy, or just combine them as a meal that you can eat cold, that is ideal, right? So you don't have to use a microwave.
Microwave.
But if I'm at home, like the other day, I reheated a stew that I had and I used it in a pot. Most people would have put it in the microwave, but I instead put it in a metal pot, heated it up with a gas, because I've got a gas stove, a gas hob,
Yeah.
rather than an electric hob. I don't like electric hobs. Do you know what? That's not for any particular reason. I just don't like electric hobs because it's harder to cook with.
Really?
Because you think, imagine you're cooking a steak, right? With a gas hob, the heat's there, you can move the pan around, you've got a bit more control with the pan.
Yeah.
With most electric hobs, as soon as you take the pan off, the heat goes away,
That's
right?
it, yeah.
And then it's like you can't maneuver it around.
Maneuver it, yeah.
So, but yeah, anyway, that's different. So, yeah, so I heat it up with
So
actual
when you
heat.
said you don't do pre-meals, nothing like that, you're just cooking on the spot.
The spot, I eat day to day, and I'll be honest, my diet's very simple. Eggs, nuts, I eat a lot of nuts, I eat a lot of fish, I eat a lot of red meat, I put lots of salt on everything that I eat.
Yeah, but people saying, oh, how can you eat the same thing every single day? What, don't you find it difficult? Or
Yeah, good question. I like it. I like it now. And at some point I may have...
Because you're eating the
dislike
same thing every day.
Pretty much.
You,
right?
you might change one
Yeah.
day, you're like, okay, cool, today I don't want to eat that, I want to eat another thing. But
Yeah.
it's pretty much the same thing every single
It's
day.
the same type of food that I eat
Yeah.
every day. But it's a mixture of things. It's a mixture of me understanding that it's good for me, so therefore, by extension, I want more of it, right?
Okay.
When you learn, when you see results from something, it's hard not to want more.
Yeah, you stick on it, yeah.
It's hard to want to diet when you haven't done it long enough to see the results.
Yeah.
If you start a diet and your first 2-3, maybe your first month in, you're not going to see long-term results, and you're going to be thinking, oh, this is shit. But if you've been doing it long enough where you start to see the accumulation of little wins that you get,
Yeah,
from
little
it,
wins, and then your body changing.
and like now I feel just full of energy all the time. I'm like a crackhead, you know what
So
I mean?
it does help with your energy.
Yeah, mate, honestly, like when I used to eat processed foods and stuff, I don't know, I felt it was very easy for me to get tired quick, very easy for me to get moody, very easy to me to sort of lose my appreciation of day-to-day life.
Yeah.
And I just want to eat and sit around and be lazy. Now, I eat for functional purposes, as well as, but I enjoy what I eat. Don't get me wrong.
Of course, yeah, 100%.
I do genuinely enjoy what I eat. But I just feel good, energized as a result of it. And I can, for example, like today, we've done a lot of filming today,
Yeah.
full of energy, carry on all day long. And I probably would have started to fade had it been before.
Like
Do you know what I mean?
before,
Like my mental.
Or be like, oh yeah, I'm tired, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, start mincing my words a little bit,
So
like.
does eating bad affect your moods and your body in general?
100%. If you are eating lots of processed food, it's going to. Big indicators that your body's not used to that is like if you are doing anything on an empty stomach and you start to feel sick and you start to feel weird, it's because your body's not used to burning fat. It's using sugar all the time, the glycogen.
So it's storing the fat instead of burning it.
Yeah, you want to train your body into burning fat because at the end of the day, that's a useful source of energy that your body has for a reason.
Yeah.
There is a reason why fat is used, and yes, if you were in theory to be thrown into a position where you're starving and you're alone on an island, if you were fat, you would survive longer.
Okay, because you got a lot of...
Because you got a lot of fat and it's energy, and eventually your body's going to use it. But most of us are not alone on this island starving.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
So you need to learn how to use that fat as energy. And
But
the carbs are important. You do need carbs in your diet, and especially if you're training very hard.
what carbs will you recommend?
Mainly fruit, such as blueberries and bananas. They're my two favourites. Pomegranates as well, because of the effect on your testosterone level.
Okay.
It will slightly raise your testosterone. So they're my favourites for fruits. Carbs, other carbs, so sweet potato are really good, and rice.
Sweet potatoes.
White rice is decent.
I love sweet potatoes, yeah.
And people have been eating white rice, potatoes for thousands of years, and there's a reason for it.
There's
It's
a
good.
reason for it, yeah.
And we are omnivores. You don't have to be eating like a carnivore diet. You can eat carbs, but they serve a purpose. They're not the bulk of your diet.
Don't just go crazy.
Exactly. The bulk of your diet is mainly fat and protein, because the fats activate your body's hormones and everything else, which is how your mood is literally decided, is through hormones. So why would you not prioritize your hormones? And protein for muscle building, keeping you full for longer, etc, etc. And then carbs are very purposeful. If you know you've got a fucking hard session coming up, yes, eat some carbs. If you know that you've done the hard session and you now need to recover better, yeah, eat carbs.
Okay.
But don't be one of those people who's, well, I mean, you can, but if you're looking to lose weight better and looking to be overall healthy, you don't want to be someone who's eating pasta all the time every night.
No, I feel you.
There's a reason why everyone gets a fucking food baby, is what they call
Yeah,
it.
it's just
When they eat pasta.
Yeah.
Like girls be like, I'm going for pasta tonight, and then they eat, and then they just walk around with a big bloated belly.
I feel you. Sometimes it happens. It's just that little belly. It's like, oh my days.
Because your body's like, oh, what the fuck? I don't need this.
I don't need this. I don't want this. Right, to close it up, what would you recommend to people to do like after gym?
After the gym?
After the gym? Before and after. I would say before and after, what would you recommend people do?
Overall, most people are lifting heavy weights. I wouldn't recommend lifting heavy weights on an empty stomach. You don't need to do that.
Okay.
If you want to burn fat, cardio in the morning before eating, ideally. And it can just be walking. You don't have to go crazy running or anything. Walking's good. Once you go to the gym, you've done your workout, let's say you go home, you want to prioritise the fats, try and eat as soon as you can. You don't have to be starving hours after the gym. I think your body's going to start breaking down muscle, which is not what you want. Get the healthy protein in, get the fats in, and then add some carbs for recovery. Couple of little hacks. Raw honey's really good. Take it before bed, good for recovery.
Yeah, I love honey.
Yeah, and ideally raw honey. Shop honey is a bit processed. Raw honey is full of all the antioxidants, nutrients, and everything that you want.
It's just more natural.
Yeah, you can order it online. It's pretty good.
Well, thank you very much.
Nice, mate.
Let's do the thumbnail, bro.